Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students and viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel DigiLearnerPoint. Before going to the solution and questions, I am going to request you if you find any mistake or error regarding calculation or something else, please share it in comment section. Just don't mention it. This is wrong. This is correct. This is whole question is wrong. So don't drop such kind of comments. If you have something in your pocket, please drop in comment section with arguments and logics. So let's start our assignment. This is assignment number 2 related to mathematical economics, subject code ECO406. Its last date of submission is 2nd March 2022, that is today. Today is the last day. So, so marks are 20 in total. So let's review the assignment. It has case number 1 and case number 2. Case number 1 has 6 marks and case number 2 has how many marks? 6 plus 8 marks. It has two parts. First part is 6 marks and the second part is of 8 marks. Similarly, 3 plus 3 means it has part 1 also has two assignments and each assignment has 3 marks. So without delaying time, let's start the assignment by reading the first case. After the Omicron variant of SARS-CoV-2 was first identified in November, vaccine makers quickly began developing shots against the highly mutated and transmissible virus. The top companies that are leading the rate of COVID-19 vaccines are CanSino Biological, Modern, Sinovac, University of Oxford, Pfizer, BioNTech, Novavax, Sinopharm, Johnson and Johnson's. Suppose the demand and supply function of vaccines manufacturers Johnson and Johnson's are QD means quantity demanded is equal to 250 minus 8P. This is a demand function for the Johnson and Johnson's related to the vaccine, and this is a quantity demanded quantity supply function for the vaccine 275 plus 3P by the Johnson and Johnson, where P is the price per vaccine, QD is the quantity demanded of vaccines, and QS the quantity supplied of vaccines. Find the elasticity of demand and elasticity of supply. Elasticity of demand is of 3 marks and elasticity of supply is of 3 marks. So they have given us the price $25 per unit. So move to the solution. So here's the solution of the case 1. Vaccines COVID-19. So the given equations of quantity demanded and quantity supplied are 250 minus 8P. I label it equation 1, and similarly the equation of quantity supply is labeled by number 2. So what we have to find elasticity of quantity supply and elasticity of quantity demanded as per the instruction given in the case number 1. So we know that elasticity of demand, D is stand for demand, is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded and percentage change in price. So elasticity of demand is equal to dq our dp into p our qd. I label it by equation assigning by number 3. We have p is equal to $25, but qd is equal to unknown. It means we need the value of qd as well as the qd our dp. To get the value of QD, applying equilibrium condition on equation 1 and 2, and we know that in equilibrium condition QD is equal to QS. We label it with the symbol A, and by putting the values of equation 1 and 2 in A, we get 250 minus 8P is equal to 275 plus 3P. By shifting 3P on the left hand side and by shifting the 250 on the right hand side, the signs are interchanged and we get this side. Minus 8P minus 3P is equal to minus 11P 275 minus 250 is equal to 25. Dividing both sides by minus 11, we get P is equal to minus 25 by 11, and P is equal to minus 2.27. In real course of business activities, there is no price which is in negative. But recently you have observed that in during the period of COVID-19, and the price of the oil in the US market has dropped to negative. This is a rare chances. So in order to verify our P is correct or not, we are going to verify it by putting the value of P in B, equation B. This is the equation B. So 250 plus 250 minus 8 into minus 2.27 is equal to 277 plus 3 into minus 2.27. 250 plus 18.16 is equal to 275 minus 6.81. By adding this, 268.16 is equal to 268.19. So there is no such a difference. So we cannot produce quantity in separate form. So we take it to 68 and 268 as a whole number. The both sides are equal. So our doubt about the negativity of the price is vanished here and clear here. So now start. We have find the value of QD and QS, which is same for both quantity demanded and quantity supply in equilibrium condition. So we will use this one quantity of Q for calculating the elasticity of demand and elasticity of supply. Now we need dq over dp is equal to d over dp is equal to equation 1, which is related to the quantity demanded, 250 minus 8p. D over dp 250 minus 8 coefficient comes out of the derivatives, and d over dp into dp, this is cancelled by each other, so we get 0 minus 8 because the derivative of constant is always equal to 0. dqd over dp is equal to minus 8. Thus elasticity of demand is equal to d over dp into p over qd minus q is equal to 25, which is given in the equation, and 268 as we derive from the solving equation b. So we get elasticity of demand is equal to minus 0.75. This presence of sign means that there exists a negative relationship between price and quantity demanded. If price increases, quantity demanded decreases, and vice versa. Now we come to the second assignment of the case number 1, calculating elasticity of supply. dqs over dp into p over qs, we have p and we have q. At equilibrium condition, both qd and qs are equal, so we use the same quantity, which is equal to 268. So now to find dqs over dp, we differentiate equation 2 with respect to p. dp over d sorry, it is correct. Here is dqs over dp. See, I write it here correctly. So 275 plus 3p, d over dp 275 plus 3d over dp and p. Let me correct this one. Okay, now constant is 0 and we get 3. Now putting the values of dp, dq over dp, again correct this one, dqs over dp. We will get the values of elasticity of supply. 3 into 25 over 265, which is equal to 0.28. Now we come to the case number 2. Before going to solution, first we read the assignment or case related to this solution. Now case 2 is KFC, also known as Kentucky Fried Chicken, is an American fast food restaurant chain headquartered in Louisville, Kentucky, that specializes in fried chicken. It is the world's second largest restaurant chain as measured by sale, after McDonald's, with 22,621 locations globally in 150 countries. Suppose the price and cost function of the KFC are P P is equal to 500 minus 0.05Q. This is a price function and inverse demand function. TC stands for total cost is equal to 50Q plus 25,000, where Q is the weekly production and P is price. Now this production and these two functions are formulated on the basis of week are formulated to get quantity on weekly basis. So requirement: using the above information, find the profit maximizing weekly output and price. Suppose the government decide to levy a tax of $12 per unit of product sold. What will happen to price of product, quantity sold, and total profit? So let's go back to our solution. This is case number 2, and these are the two functions of KFC that has given us. P is equal to, this is a price function and this is a total cost function. We have labeled it by assigning 1 and 2. We know profit equation is P is equal to TR. TR stands for total revenue minus total cost, and this is A equation. We have labeled it to differentiate with the rest of the two. Here TR is equal to Q into P. Q is Q into P from equation 1, 500 minus 0.05 Q, multiply Q inside both factor of the parenthesis, 500 Q minus 0.05 Q square, and assign it number 3 to differentiate from the rest of the other by plugging equation 2 and 3 into A. We will get 500 Q minus 0.05 Q square minus 50 Q minus 25,000. So subtract 50 minus 500, we will get 450 Q minus 0.05 Q square minus 25,000, and this is equation number 4. Now we are going to applying optimization condition to find the maximum quantity for the profit weekly basis. First order condition is d pi over dq is equal to 0. Differentiate equation 4 with respect to q. We get d pi over dq, d over dq 450q minus 0.05 q square minus 25,000. So d over dq 450q minus 0.05 d over dq q square minus d over dq 25,000. So what we will get? 450 minus 0.1, because power comes to multiply with this coefficient 0.05, which becomes equal to 0.1, and power is reduced by 1, which remains q, and we label it with equation 5. Now we have 450 minus 0.1 q is equal to 0 as per first condition. Q is equal to 450 divided by 0.1. So we will get q is equal to 4,500 quantity we need on weekly basis to get the maximum profit. So to get the maximum profit, you need to put this value into here. Please do it yourself. I forgot to solve this equation against this quantity of 4,500. Now apply the second order condition to verify that it is meet the profit maximization criteria. D square dp and d square pi divided by dq square is equal to d over dq. 450 minus 0.1 q, 0 minus 0.1, and minus 0.1 less than or equal to 0. It means it qualifies the second condition of maximization. Now we come to the second assignment, which is related to the imposition of tax. If government levy a tax of $12, what will happen on price? Definitely, with the imposition of $12 on price of the tax, the price increases. The second effect on quantity sold. As a result of increase in the price of the product, quantity demanded decreases. Now we considering the total profit element of the company. So decline in the quantity demanded becomes the cause of drop in total profit. So I hope you have understand this solution. If you have any query or question regarding this solution, please ask in comment section. And if you want to contribute anything else in this solution, please come up with your suggestion with arguments in comment section. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.